This is WABC-TV, Channel 7 in New York.
TV 44 brings you the adventures of Superman for little and big Superman fans. Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman. Strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, who can change the course of mighty rivers, bend steel in his bare hands, and who, disguised as Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter for a great metropolitan newspaper, fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the American way.
Sunday at 4:30, Tuesday through Friday at 7 on 44.
We've summoned you here for a monster revival. Thrilled you could join this gathering of ghouls. It's a monster rally.
Make Friday night a night to remember. Watch the Monster Rally movie featuring your favorite creatures and ghouls each Friday evening at 10 on 44.
Steve McQueen stars as bounty hunter Josh Randall on Wanted Dead or Alive, Tuesday and Thursday at 6, beginning next week on WSNS Channel 44, Chicago. Here are some scenes from the Wednesday 8 o'clock movie.
Hello, I'm Louis Jourdan. I will be with you as we watch one of the most unforgettable movies of our time. It's called The 400 Blows. I'm sure you'll find this story of a fugitive boy a touching reminder of the importance of love, especially during this holiday season. Please tune in.
Wednesday night at 8 on Q13.
Artie, are you ready to test this thing? Ready or not?
Be sure to catch the action on the Wild Wild West, weekdays at 5 here on the new 13.
Here's looking at you, Minnesota. 341.
The Wild Wild West. It's not as wild anymore thanks to the two most lethal government agents since the Civil War.
Not one of them is returned. They must be presumed dead. That ought to lend a certain interest to the proceedings, sir.
Move and you die.
Robert Conrad is James T. West in The Wild Wild West. Sundays at 5 on
KXLI.
The Wild Wild West. Watch every week as the athletic Jim West and the multifaceted Artemis Gordon defeat inventive criminal geniuses and rescue young damsels from distress. Sunday nights at 9.
You'll see 4-star afternoon fun on the Superstation starting at 3 Eastern with Superstation Fun Time. Join Jerry, Susie, Ron, and all their friends for a half hour of learning, laughing, and just plain fun. That's followed at 3:30 Eastern by the adventures of everyone's favorite prehistoric family, the Flintstones. Then at 4 Eastern, TBS presents a family who isn't just your average family next door. They're a little bit creepy and a whole lot funny, the Addams Family. Then at 4:30 Eastern, our 4th star is Shirley Booth. She plays America's strangest maid, the one and only Hazel. That's Superstation Fun Time at 3. The Flintstones at 3:30, the Addams Family at 4, and Hazel at 4:30. There are 4 good reasons why the TBS 4-star Funhouse is the place to be for afternoon fun.
I'm looking for a lady.
Tomorrow, Crockett's date bait for a killer. Miami Vice. After that,
It's one place where east can really meet west.
Ursula Andress guest stars on Falcon Crest. 10 tomorrow. BCT.
That's Hollywood, here on BCTV, every Saturday night. The stories behind the screen, how the movies are made, how the special effects are produced. It's all on That's Hollywood, every Saturday night at 10. Watch for it. That's Hollywood, every Saturday night on BCTV, British Columbia Television.
On the Sunday Late Show, it's the world of the supernatural in Baffled, starring Leonard Nimoy and Vera Miles. Suspenseful.
I have a feeling about that girl. Not anything she's done yet, but something she's going to do.
Something evil.
See Baffled, Sunday night at 11:30 on 4.
Tie a yellow ribbon around your book tree. The excitement is on Monday's Mike Douglas Show, when the sensational Tony Orlando co-hosts. And screen legend James Cagney tells how he developed his tough man character.
Kind of clown.
Next on Charlie's Angels.
Someone is trying to kidnap Sammy Davis.
Townsend Associates. I'm working for you. Mr. Davis, I'm one of your bodyguards. Mr. Davis, I'm Kelly, your third angel.
Don't you make no kind of funny.
The Angels keep Sammy Davis Jr. safe, but kidnappers take a look-alike, and the Angels fly into action.
The kidnappers have him.
Returning Monday afternoon at 4 here on Channel 9.
Hi, fans. I'm Gary Kinsey. And say, Gene Garber, how do you spell relief?
I spell it B-A-N-N-E-R. And I say that because Fresca, WSB Braves Banner Night, is coming up between games of the July 19th Braves-Phillies doubleheader. And that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's brought to you by Sugar-Free Fresca and by WSB Radio, and winners will receive cash prizes with $1,000 going to the best overall banner.
So join the fun on Banner Night. Braves baseball, a family affair. Hey, let's see what you have there.
And now a preview of tomorrow's 8 o'clock movie. Thursday.
I grew up in that house out there. I had a very happy childhood. My mother and I were more than happy.
A young woman steals a fortune and meets a bizarre young man.
It's not as if she were a maniac, a raving thing. She just goes a little mad sometimes.
A most terrifying film by the master of suspense, Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, the Thursday 8 o'clock movie on Q13.
You're watching KING TV, Seattle.
I'm Lou Dobbs. Join me for Weekend News Service.
You're watching KING TV, Seattle.
I'm Dick Klinger. Join me weeknights at 7 o'clock.
For the latest in news, sports, and weather, join us for King's Weekend News Service for an up-to-date look at what's happening in Washington, the Northwest, and throughout the country.
Seattle Today, weekdays at 9 a.m.
You're watching Channel 7, Seattle.
We'll return to The Blob, starring Steve McQueen.
The $1.98 Beauty Show, Saturdays at 7.
You're watching Channel 7, Seattle. You're watching Channel 7, Seattle.
Ma Bell wants to raise your local phone bill by $2 and the cost of a payphone call to $0.25. Also, the Kingdom construction trial has begun in federal court. Details.
This concludes our Nightmare Theater double feature. Join us again next Friday night when we present Gargoyles, starring Cornel Wilde, and The Creature with the Blue Hand, starring Klaus Kinski and Diana Kerner. Stay tuned now for Eyewitness News, next here on Channel 7.
We're alive with the spirit of the great Northwest.
The two and only Max Robinson and Gordon Peterson on
The one and only TV9.
See Dinah.
The one and only Dinah on
The one and only TV9. Only on TV9. The one and only TV9. The one and only TV9.
Mission Impossible, Saturday afternoon at 5 on Super 17.
This is KSTW, Channel 11, Tacoma, Seattle. This is KSTW, Channel 11, Tacoma, Seattle. We'll continue with our sci-fi theater and Monster Zero in just a moment. Today's Saturday matinee has been Them, with James Whitmore, Edmund Gwenn, and James Arness. Join us next time when a young girl saves a man being hunted by gunslingers. John Wayne, Gail Russell, and Irene Rich star in Angel and the Bad Man on Channel 11's Saturday matinee.
Mr. Backlash!
Do they follow to do the evil? They follow to do me a $20 fine.
11 go!
The Brass Bottle, Sunday at 3.
You've been watching Nick Adams, Akira Takarada in Monster Zero. Do this next one, Robert Hutton, Jennifer Jane, and Bernard Kay travel in the land of the unreal, and they came from beyond space on Channel 11's Sci-Fi Theater.
Good evening. Won't you join us on an excursion beyond the eddies of reality, past the ebb and flow of daily life, aventure into the veil, the obscure, the unknown. Come along as we take you out of this world.
The following prescribed is transcribed.
Can I come in?
Well, I should have a funny answer for that, but we're on television. How do you do it? Have a chicken, would you please? All right, cool it with the music. The time has come for scary things, like monsters, ghosts, or vampire wings, with horrible movies and werewolves that howl, and centerfold swingers like Tina McDowell. You like that poem? I made it up. Yeah. Okay, relax. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's mystery guest coffin opener, the Penthouse Magazine Pet of the Year, Tina McDowell. Tina, would you introduce tonight's feature, please?
And now Svengoolie proudly presents Sally Rand, Tommy Sands, and Ray Milland, with Valentine Janicki as the staple in Burt Reynolds' Navel.
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 Naples is in Italy. Go ahead. And so's Burt Reynolds, but go ahead.
She was arrested for burning her bra on no visible means of support.
No, you want to hit me with that chicken? Go ahead, give me a hit with it. Roll the movie. Again, I love it. Go ahead. Ah, good, I'm going to ice a magazine. I'll laugh at.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Oh, hi there.
Hello.
Hello. Hello there. How are you? I'm all right. How are you?
Well...
Hello, Mr. Dooley. It's us, Mr. Tombstone's nephew.
Oh, really?
Can you tell us a story?
No, I got to do a show here. I can't do...
Oh, please, Mr. Dooley, tell us a story, please.
Okay. This is the story of a famous American ancestor of yours whose birthday we celebrate this time of year, George Washington.
George Washington.
Yes, George Washington. You know, young George Washington got a fine birthday present once. A beautiful hatchet.
Whoa! I was hoping for a Longines, or at least a Ginsu knife.
Looking about for something to test his new belonging upon, he saw his father's cherry tree, and immediately he went to work on it. You can tell little George had a great deal of energy there, and he accidentally chopped it down. So...
Wait a minute. Yeah, hold on, Buster. Is this gonna be a lesson to us? Because George later told his dad that it was he that cut down the tree. And now we're always supposed to tell the truth.
No. This story's a little different. When young George chopped down his tree, it fell down on his father.
Timber!
Ow! So you see, boys, the moral of this story is, if you're gonna do something wrong, make sure there aren't any surviving witnesses.
Yay! Hooray for George Washington!
You bet.
Hooray!
Yay!
And now, roll today's movie.
Wait, that's my job.
Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi
I'm supposed to.
in Black Friday.
Look, guys, I'm supposed to say.
It's chilling.
I'm supposed to say it's chilling. What?
Roll the movie.
No, look. This is... You guys... You're using my lines here.
It's coming. Monday, June 29th. Superstation WTBS sets a precedent in television programming. All of your Superstation favorites will be seen at 5 minutes past the hour and 5 minutes past the half hour, beginning Monday, June 29th. Superstation WTBS provides the viewing alternative.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, Emily, boy, I thought I taught a pretty cat.
Join us for the outrageous adventures of Bugs Bunny and his unpredictable gang of superstars every Saturday night at 7 here on Detroit 4.
Say your prayers, varmint. Dead rabbits tell no tales.
I'm terrified. I'm panic-stricken.
Saturday night at 7 here on WDIV. We're 4.
Clint Eastwood stars in A Fistful of Dollars tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. This is WGN-TV Chicago Television 9.
Tonight, on the 8 o'clock movie, it's the Beatles in Hard Day's Night.
I should be sleeping like a log, but when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright.
Our feature will begin following these announcements.
WGN Television, Chicago.
WGN Television presents thrilling mystery, intrigue, and murder. When Humphrey Bogart, Peter Lorre, Sidney Greenstreet, Ward Bond, and Mary Astor search for the Maltese Falcon.
From Cairo.
Well, by gad, sir.
And suppose we give them you and Miss O'Shaughnessy. How about that, huh?
You want the Falcon, I've got it. The Fall Guy's part of the price, I'm asking. As for Miss O'Shaughnessy, if you think she can be rigged for the part, I'm perfectly willing to discuss it with you.
You seem to forget that you are not in a position at all to insist upon anything.
If you kill me, how are you going to get the bird?
The Sherry Show spotlight goes on. I'm gonna sail upon you'll enjoy music, let's walk dancing feet, daring feats. On our cameras, you'll see real drama. Barely. Try my supersonic tonic. Want to feel good? Watch The Sherry Show. Tuesday at 3:30 on Channel 5 WMAQ TV.
Watch the Cosmos battle the Toronto Blizzards tomorrow night at 8. See all the soccer action here on WOR-TV, New York's Channel 9. Television as you like it.
The cracking sound of the bat means the Mets are warming up for action when they take on the Pittsburgh Pirates in a doubleheader today at 1. The play-by-play action will be brought to you by announcers Ralph Kiner, Bob Murphy, and Lindsey Nelson. So tune in today at 1, right here on Channel 9, New York's #1 sports station.
Join host Jim Lang as he takes aim at a new season of fun and prizes on Bullseye. Watch it weekdays at 2:30. Now on 9.
Afternoon viewing means excitement on Channel 44. The fun starts at 3 as Sherwood Forest comes alive with the adventures of Robin Hood, Little John, and Friar Tuck. At 3:30, Steve Hart brings you Popeye the Sailor Man with Wimpy, Olive Oil, Brutus, and a ship full of surprises. 4 brings the cartoon adventures of Spider-Man to Channel 44. He's half man, half spider, and all crime fighter. At 4:30, America's #1 hero, Superman, flies into action, leaping from one adventure to another. At 5, you can leave it to Beaver for boyhood comedy. From cartoons to action, it's all fun, and all for you on Channel 44.
There's a sports extravaganza all week long on your station for sports, Channel 44. On Monday, the ring explodes with left hooks and right jabs on Boxing from the Forum. Tuesdays bring the brains and brawn of Bob Loose Wrestling to your screen. On Wednesday, see the champions and the challengers on Boxing from Olympic. On Thursday, you'll see everything from splits to strikes on Championship Bowling. Friday night brings you Chicago Wrestling with Bob Loose and a ring full of excitement. On Sunday, get hunting and fishing tips from the Outdoor Sportsman. All this
Texas, plus the Chicago Bulls and Indiana and Purdue basketball round out your sports viewing. That's on Chicago's Television Sports Center, Channel 44.
It's the policy of this station to provide equal employment opportunities to qualified applicants without regard to race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. This is WTBS Atlanta, an equal opportunity employer.
Good afternoon and welcome to Movie 17. In today's feature, Tony Franciosa stars as an investigative reporter that uncovers a murder in Fame is the name of the game. It co-stars Jill St. John, and we hope you enjoy it.
Good morning and welcome to Movie 17. Tonight's second feature is Lust for Gold. It stars Ida Lupino and Glenn Ford. We hope you enjoy it.
The news continues all day on the Superstation. This is WTBS Atlanta.
Welcome to TBS Theater. Our feature stars Gene Barry and Ann Robinson in the science fiction drama War of the Worlds. When the Earth is invaded by Martians, only an unexpected turn of events can save the planet. Jack Crucian and Les Tremayne co-star.
It's controversial, it's provocative, it's slightly sexy. It's Mary Hartman, Mary Hartman. Norman Lear's newest television series appearing first run on Metro Media 11. Mary Hartman is a sparkling, spicy spoof on soap operas starring Louise Lasser. See the show the networks were afraid to run. Mary Hartman, weeknights at 10 p.m.
Discovery, Discovery.
WTCN-TV, Channel 11.
This completes another day of regular programming on Miami's foremost television station, WCKT, a service to Greater Miami and South Florida. WCKT is owned and operated by the Sunbeam Television Corporation, located at 1401 79th Street Causeway, Miami. WCKT is licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to operate on television channel 7 at a maximum power of 316,000 watts. This seal of good practice signifies WCKT's pledge to present programs and advertising in accordance with the recommended standards of the Television Code of the National Association of Broadcasters. We invite comments and suggestions from our viewers and would appreciate acknowledgments of reception. Cards and letters should be addressed to WCKT, Channel 7, P.O. Box 1118, Miami, Florida 33138. We hope you've enjoyed watching the programs on Channel 7 today. We hope you will join us tomorrow throughout the day and evening for the many features which have been planned for your entertainment, information, and education.